Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for our time together with Upcycly or Upcycling with Upcycly, whichever one you want to call it. It's fine with me. Just call me. Long story short, what I am doing today is I'm working on a saucer for a dear friend because she was trying to work on it and um, hoping she's going to be working on a flat, like a square saucer. I'm going to make her a round one. So this one I started off with the magic circle, and then I'm doing the rule of six. So it's 6, 12. Each row increases by 6 stitches methodically. So now I'm on the row where I'm doing 3 single crochet and 1 double crochet. And I should hopefully end up with 30 stitches altogether all around. So let's try it. This is my marker. One of the things about this marker is it has already duped me into adding string to it accidentally. How do you accidentally add string to a marker? Well, you have the same color string and it looks exactly like your string. But with all kidding aside, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Mary and I am bringing you Upcycling. So, what I do is I bring you into my at home studio where I am usually working on some type of upcycling project. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm using plarn to make a saucer. Um, Saucer, a cup holder, not a cup holder, what would you call it? Yeah, saucer. It's gonna be for a coffee cup. I'm gonna measure one of my biggest coffee cups and then I'm gonna be mailing that off to her, unless I see her before I finish it. Um, Without further ado, let's go on ahead and get started. I need to figure out where I am. So I had a double here. I have single, single, single. Next one's going to be a double. So we take and make a double in here. And that's just a single crochet in the same stitch. And so now we're going to make three. 1, 3 single crochets. 2 and 3. All right, this needs plarn added to it. Not putting it down, not letting it go because I don't want to have to undo it. I had to undo this one earlier. It worked. You just need to get a smaller crochet hook and put it in there and pull it apart. Or if you can, you could probably pull it apart with your nails. I got lucky I hadn't tightened it enough and it pulled right apart. All right, so we have it looks like a double here. So we have 1, 2, 3 singles. This next one's going to be a double. Now we do 3 singles. 1, 2, 3, and now we do a double. And then it's just 2 single crochets in here. And then we're going to do single crochets in each one, 3 of them. We're going to do 3, 1, next one, 2, Sorry about that alarm. Oh, let's go ahead and add some plarn. So I've been struggling on figuring out how to make a flat coaster because I've never really learned the rule of sixes or how to, formally crochet. So I keep seeing people make wonderful flat work, and I also see them using the rules of sixes. So I have to say, look at that. Look at how flat that is. It's, um, I am very happily impressed. Very. Did I mention very? So I am. Yay. All right, so that was two. Here's our third one, our third single crochet by itself. And now we're going to do an increase. So one and two. And then single crochets, three of them. One, two, and you'll notice I'm turning my hook to get into the highest, into the biggest opening. So here we go. We had a double, right? One, two singles. Here's a third one. If I can get in it. And I'm not sure if you know this. You might not if you're not a regular follower. If you're not a follower, please do subscribe. Subscriptions here on YouTube are free. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I usually do filmings for about 10 minutes every day. I do currently have over 140 videos for your viewing pleasure. They all are pretty much upcycling focused. So I use a lot of plastic bags. I use a lot of paper. I've made paper baskets. I've also made plastic baskets from plarn. So if you would please do me the high honor of subscribing, I would be, it just warmed my heart. Every time I see a new subscriber, it's just like, thank you for believing me, for believing in me. I really do appreciate it. All right, so here we are. There's a double, one, two, three, and then we're going to do another double. And that's going to be our last one. So we're going to go in here, create one. Do not confuse me saying double with a double stitch. That's not what we're doing here. All right. And so that is there. So what we do is we take it here. Now, what we should have is we should have 30 stitches. Do we have 30 stitches? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. We have 30. So, to my wonderful friend, thank you so, so much, friend, for giving me an opportunity to learn how to do the rules of sixes. And that's where you start with 6 stitches in a magic circle, and then every row thereafter, you multiply 6 stitches. So I did 6 stitches, then I did every stitch, I did 2 stitches, then every other stitch was 2 stitches, and every other stitch is 2 stitches, and now every other stitch is 2 stitches, which it keeps increasing it. So if I'm not mistaken, the next amount of stitches on the next row should equal 36. So that's what I'm going to be going for. I'm going to be going making 4 single crochet, and then in one of them a single crochet twice, and then just do that all the way around. So thank you so much for joining me for time together with Upcycly. I really do appreciate you. Today is Touch Base Tuesday. I do want to remind you that what we do here at Upcycly is we try to find somebody that we haven't spoken to in a little while, or even somebody that we're speaking to regularly, and touch base with them, let them know how we're doing, give them an update of any fun projects that we're working on. For instance, this, maybe what we may be doing in the future for filming, or even just, kind of just figuring out where they're at. Well, actually, we do all of it. So, thank you so much for joining us. You go on ahead and find somebody to touch base Tuesday with. Have a wonderful day. Take care. See you tomorrow again, bright and early.